Greetings. Welcome to Chaotic Beagle Entertainment. I'm your host, Chaos. How's everybody doing out there? You lovely gamer hounds, collector hounds, internet hounds, everybody else. Hopefully you all are doing well in the new year, 2026. It's going to be a very long and rigorous year. I recently just had second baby, Chaos number 2. And he's doing really well. He was a chunky little man coming out at a lovely 9 pounds and 5 ounces, 20 and a half inches long, full head of hair, chunky little guy. And yeah, so it's going to be a long and very highly active year, but I'm going to try and keep up with you guys as much as possible with my videos, unboxings, videos on Twitch, and all the fun that we usually do on the channel. So hopefully you all enjoy. You like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, notify your friends, family, anybody else who might be interested in some of the stuff we do on the channel. If you are interested in joining us in any of the games or just talking with us in like Discord or anything, feel free. There's going to be a link in the description below. Feel free to come and join us. Trying to build up a community, trying to bring together as many gamers and lovely hounds out there. So feel free to join us. Today, we're going to start off the new year with another combiner. We just finished off Devastator. Check those out. If you have not seen anything on those, maybe you have, maybe you haven't. We did an unboxing on all the Devastator stuff. We did an unboxing on Megatron. And now we are going to unbox the core and all of Superion, the primary combiner, aerial bots, primary combiner for the Autobots. So we have the arms here, the legs over here, and then we have Silverbolt in the middle, making up the frame build. So this is one of the frame build combiners. So basically he has arms and legs without these guys attached, and then they just attach on to, you know, add the extra detail that they do in the actual animated series and movies and all that kind of deal. So we're probably going to start off with the arms, then do the legs, and then do Silverbolt, because putting them all together will come with this big guy, and then we'll just form Superion. So we're going to scoot these off to the side here. And I believe, I'm pretty sure these are both the legs. Yeah. I want to say those are the legs. So we're going to do Fireflight and Slingshot. These guys are both of the arms for the aerial bot Superion. So let's get to unboxing. Yes, lots of fun. I'm very hyped, very excited. I know I do have Devastator, but I've also got Menasor, which we have unboxed on the channel. He is also another frame combiner, so we do have that as well. So he's going to be very similar in construction. And then I believe this year, I know they're supposed to try and drop Predaking. I've already got Vortex, which we'll do him soon. I've already got Vortex, who goes with Bruticus. So this year they're going to drop Bruticus. I've seen some people that were able to get their hands on Brawl, and I've got Vortex. Blastoff, I think, is the shuttle. So with that, I believe we have 3 out of 5 parts for Bruticus already out there. I know I've seen some people that were able to get it at Target. I know it's available in Canada. I do not believe that it is fully available in the US as of yet, that I know of. It's kind of wild. So in packaging these two are basically the exact same mold, just different colors. And they have him packaged differently. So his wings are in the back here, and his wings are in the front. So a little different there. And let's see what we can do. We'll start off with who's this Fireflight. We'll swing him first. And I always tell everybody, you know, if you've seen one of my videos, you've seen quite a few, hopefully. I always try to keep these in good, decent order, collecting wise. If something comes down the line, you know, I can put them back in the box. Basically the same way you would see them on the shelf in the store, you know, and be able to store them if I'm not able to. Hopefully going to be looking for a new house and move into a new house this year. I would love to be able to display all of my lovely, lovely figures, but I'm getting a little snotty, sorry. But just in case, I try to keep these in decent enough order that I can go box them up. They look, you know, box them up, put them like they were brand new, and be able to store them and put them on display that way. All right, so let's see. What do we got? 17 steps for him. So, not bad. Not shabby. Quick transformation. And like I said, these two, him and Slingshot over here, Fireflight and Slingshot, are basically, I think, the same exact mold from what I've seen. They are the same mold, just a little bit different, mildly different. Okay. So there you got Fireflight. A little odd on his articulation because of... Okay, got some ankle tilt, so that's cool. So we got him with his, I assume, blaster cannon. Yeah. Oh, he's got two. Oh, these are the cannons that go on his wings. Yeah. Got little cannons that go on his wings, and can they hold them in his hand? Yes. So, two very nice little blaster cannon, little dual blaster cannons. Oh, you put them on the side of his arms. You put it in his hand. So you can do it two different ways. Like he's got it on the forearm in this version, and then he's holding it in his hand in that one. So two different places you can mount them, whichever you like to kind of do there. Come on, let it go, let it go. We're just gonna throw them on the arms for the moment. Ha! Cool. And then, we got Slingshot, also with 17 steps there. And then both of these, I guess one looks like a Harrier jet. I'm not sure what the other guy is supposed to be. Kind of like, I mean, the like I said, the body style is very much the same on these two. So one maybe old school Harrier, new school Harrier. I'm not sure. Flip the little wings back. And then I'm pretty sure he's going to have the exact same blasters as I saw in the picture. Oh, there we go. And they packaged him up. He's in the pack with his little toesies pointing down. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, come on. Yeah, there we go. All goes. And out he comes. And then these two are just alike. Like I said, it's basically the exact same mold. There's not too much difference in these two. So there we go. Woot. Grab his blaster cannons. Do. Yeah, now they are the exact same molds as the other guy. So we're just going to go ahead and pop his on his wings. Because the next thing in line is doing the transformations. All right. So there you go. Fireflight and Slingshot. A little bit of wobble to them, but not super bad. I believe these guys disconnect at, these guys disconnect at the waist when they go and split into the arms, because one goes on the forearm, one goes on the shoulder. So they've got waist rotation. Legs come all the way forward, all the way back, out to the side, get the Van Damme pose. Full thigh twist. You get knee bend, but with the wings, let me flip it up. There's so much extra on the back of the legs that, like, you can get the knee bend, but it kind of gets in the way of some of the posing a little bit. Not horribly, but yeah. And then no ab crunch or anything like that. You got the twist. Arms, they can T-pose. Full 360 going around. Bicep twist. 90-degree elbows. Oh, actually, more than 90-degree elbows. Probably part of the transformation too. So you get straight on elbow. Oh, it's a double hinged elbow. Yeah, double jointed elbow. So you can get it all the way up there where he can basically punch himself in the bicep. And a lot of the stuff is going to be the exact same for Slingshot over here. So, yeah, very nice. The fuselage cockpit just plugs into the back there. And that's really about all you get out of it. It doesn't move around or anything. It pegs in pretty solidly. Yeah. And then the wings fold back. You got ankle tilt, so they can get nice, stable, wide stance. So, I mean, not bad as far as any posing or anything goes, really. Same thing for him, all the same stuff. Head is ball joint, full 360, twisting. There is a peg in the back of the head. It must be, is that landing gear? Yeah, it's landing gear. I was like, there's a wheel that comes out of his head. Nope, it's the landing gear. That's why. So, okay, not bad. Ankle tilt. You can toe down. It's part of the transformation to put the tail together, but I mean, you can manipulate the toe pretty nicely. So should be able to get some nice, like, if you want one transformer like stepping on another one, you get good grip on the foot with the toes coming under, and the ankle tilt. Ugh. So cool. Not too shabby at all. Yeah, you got some good mobility, good articulation, nice joints. Yeah. I was going to say, it looked for a second like it was kind of a double jointed knee, but it's not. It is not. I mean, with the tail coming off the back of the feet, you can get some really good balance out of them. Like, I mean, let's see if I can get him to. I did it 2 seconds ago. You can get him like in a running stance up on one leg. Well, he's running, and he got his buddy over here. Comes up and is just like, hey, covering fire. Maybe get him in like a low. There you go. Yes. Very nice. Very cool. All right. I mean, not bad. Not bad at all. These are both, I believe, Deluxe. Yeah. So the arms and legs are all Deluxe. Yes. Basically the same build like Menosaur. What was another one? I think Menosaur was the same thing. All the cars were Deluxe, and then Motormaster was Leader. And I think, let me see, Silverbolt is also Commander. Silverbolt is Commander class. So, but there you go. And then the wings fold back out of the way a little bit. I mean, they're going to be wings. These guys are aerial bots. So, I mean, it's to be understood that stuff's going to be in the way. But honestly, not bad. Not bad at all. So cool. Let's transform these guys into aerial form. And then that'll pretty much be it for this video. We'll do the legs in the next video, and then we'll do Silverbolt and combine everything together. Let's transform these guys. So fun.
More than meets the eye. Autobots raise their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. The Transformers. Robots in the skies. The Transformers. More than meets the eye. The Transformers.
All right, there we go. So we have Slingshot and Fireflight fully transformed, ready to rock. We will go and do. So they did do a little bit of differentiation on the molds. His wings are a little bit wider, a little bit differently shaped. The nose cones are different. The cockpits are different. Most of the rest of them are the same. Like some of the small details in it are different. This one, he's got a couple extra little fins, a few little things. The wings are a little bit different. They're situated, his are situated a little bit lower. I don't know if you can see that. And then his are kind of situated more at the top of the body. So they did do some differentiation, but it's pretty much the same exact mold for these two in general. But otherwise, a few little small points, which is good. I'm glad that they at least did that instead of just taking the same mold twice over. Everything's cool. There's no wheels, so these guys really can't move around on the table. And I will say, so I've noticed that like the head doesn't really lock in. Like it still moves. So I don't know. Not that that's like some kind of massive deal breaker, but I was like, that's kind of a, when the cockpit snaps down, like why could it not snap the head back, like snap down and lock it in? I didn't see anything other than just spin it around 180, 180 degrees and swing the wheel down. And then you got the one landing gear there, and then you've got the other faux landing gear in the back. But all in all, not bad. good, easy, fun toys or action figures to play with. I'd be able to give this to, you know, a younger kid and they could easily transform these around pretty quick and easily and play with them, have fun, enjoy. So that's what we're going to do. So there we go. That's it for this video. Thank you guys for coming around and hanging out. I am Chaos with Chaotic Beagle Entertainment signing out of here. Next video will be the legs. So we'll do those guys, all the same stuff, knock that video out, and then we'll do Silverbolt. That one will take a little while, and then we'll do Superion. The aerial bots have arrived. I've been picking these up. Been having a whole joyous time collecting these boys. I picked up a couple myself from local collection shops, Targets, all that kind of deal. And then my buddy also picked up, I think he had a wild and funny story. I want to say it was Fireflight here, I believe. Was it Fireflight? I think it was Fireflight. He had pre-ordered from a Target on one end of town and was trying to go around and saw, I think, one at one Target, and he was picking it up, and the guy saw that he had grabbed the last one that was in the store, and he had snagged that one, and the guy basically said, he's like, man, I'll give you like $40 or whatever for that one, considering these are only like, you know, $25 or whatever for the most part. And he was like, man, I'll give you, you know, $40 or whatever. And he was like, nah, you know, he's keeping it. And then he was trying to hook me up and grab one since he was out and about, and found out through the store that they had one on the far end of town. Well, he went on the far end of town, and the other guy, I guess, was also heading to the far end of town because they said they had a couple in stock. So the dude that tried to buy this one off my buddy headed that way, and my buddy got there first, and he went in and grabbed it, asked him about it, and I guess he had pre-ordered the extra one. So they pulled it off the shelf and brought it up, and he was able to purchase it. They had put it on the shelf because he had not come to pick it up prior to getting there that day. So if you don't, I guess if you do a pre-order and you don't pick it up, they put it on the floor so somebody can buy it. He did not pick it up, but nobody else had picked it up before he had got there. So the one they had put out was his pre-order. So he picked it up for me, and then he dropped it off, and here we go. I want to say I'm pretty sure it was Air Raid or Fireflight here was the one I think was the one that he had grabbed. And it was just kind of a funny story because then the guy that was trying to buy the extra one off of him is going to get to that store and it's not going to be there, even though it says it, you know, they had two on stock or whatever it was. He felt bad. He's like, man, that guy's going to get there and they're not going to have one in hand because it was actually my pre-order that I was like, that's kind of a funny story. So I thought I'd throw that one in there. But all right, you all have a happy, safe, fun day. I will catch you in the next videos where we do more of the aerial bots. Y'all take it easy. I'll catch you later. Bye.